Any man can go from a 1 to a 10. I'm gonna go step by step talking about outer appearance, inner appearance, and money. Obviously, the average guy in terms of just body is a 5, but if you add in more things like facial features, the average guy is probably around a 3 or a 4. You'll probably start to see noticeable gains within just 3 months of being in the gym. A lot of people actually see gains sooner than that. I'm just saying everybody has different genetics, so it might take you 3 months. But all it really takes to build the dream body is just 3 bulk and cut cycles. If you want, I can make an entire video on this, but just quickly, the first cycle is to maximize your beginner gains and sort of just get used to the gym. The second cycle will take you to almost your perfect body. It's probably what you think your perfect body is now. It'll take you through that. And then the third cycle is you nitpicking certain muscles. Maybe your traps are too small. Maybe your biceps or triceps are too small. Whatever it is, the third bulk and cut cycle is for you to look at specific muscles and make them perfect so your whole body is nice and proportionate. This entire process takes around 4 years, but we'll just say 5 years for now. So basically within 5 years, you can have the perfect 10 out of 10 body. If you eat a clean diet, it'll clean your face up better than anything else. I used to eat like shit and my face was all fucked up even though I was doing all the skincare stuff. I started eating clean and my skin almost entirely cleared up. At the same time now I'm also doing skincare stuff to make it the best skin possible. Now your facial features unfortunately are mostly genetics. I seriously doubt anyone is a 1, but if you were a 1, if you just take the next couple years doing facial exercises, make sure your tongue posture is good up against the roof of your mouth, make sure your skin is all proper, taken care of, eat a good diet, everything like that, you can definitely go from a 1 to a 5. You'll probably say, wait, you say you'll go from a 1 to a 10, but that's just a 5. Yeah, you can go from a 1 to a 10, all collectively, a collective 10 with all the traits combined. What you don't have in looks can easily be made up for body and everything else we're going to talk about in this video. If this is all done properly, in the next 4 to 5 years, you can have the perfect 10 out of 10 body and at the same time have a much better looking face. Studies show that you can actually increase your face, like make your face look better by 40 to 60%. Now, inner appearance is things like personality, intelligence, confidence, etc. And obviously, you can better all of these things. You can start reading a book every 2 weeks, and obviously that is way more than enough time. It's usually pretty easy to finish 1 book in a week, but if you haven't read at all, then you can take it a little slower if you want to. You can also listen to books instead of music in your car. Did you know that the average person drives around 500 to 1,000 hours every year? That's more than enough time to go over 200 audiobooks. Since you're reading and listening to all of these books all the time, you're not only going to get a better vocabulary and you're not only going to get smarter, you're also going to become an expert generalist, which means you can link random topics together because you've read about all of them. And you'll also be very, very fluent how you speak, sort of like Andrew Tate. Being an expert generalist will help you keep conversations flowing forever. The women will love you for it and the men will respect you for it. You can take 20 minutes every night. That's not a lot of time to just learning the language. Like imagine you learned Italian, the language of love. Imagine how much better that would make you seem to a woman. This again will also give you more respect by men and increase your rating by a lot. In terms of personality, just hang around really nice guys that you want to be like, and eventually you'll start to pick up off all their traits and become that nice person you wanted to be. To increase your confidence, just go on more dates, approach more women, talk to random people, make random conversations. Also, building your body, building your dream body will give you a lot of confidence. Now, in terms of money, it's very commonly said that it takes 12 years to become a millionaire. You can definitely do it sooner in this day and age, but we'll stick with that 12-year deadline. You can use these 12 years to start a business and build it from the ground up, which is what I would recommend. Or you can definitely go the job route, find a really good company, start working in it, work really hard every single day, and then eventually just work your way up to like a CEO or just a high-ranking position. In either case, you will have a lot of power and a lot of money. 2 very attractive traits. Now to put it all together, if you go back and check to make your physical appearance be as good as possible, it'll take you around 5 years. Everything about your physical appearance won't take that much time to improve, so you can actually do the inner appearance at the same time. For example, listening to books on the way to and from the gym. And like I said before, take just 20 minutes every night to learn a new language. Approach women at the gym, get rejected, build your confidence. You can do both outer and inner appearance, and that will take you from a dead 0 to at least a 6 if you were broke. You can now dedicate the next 12 years to becoming rich, So altogether, that means it takes 17 years to go from a 1 to a 10. That again is saying if it takes you 12 years to get rich, which in this day and age probably shouldn't, but we'll go with the worst case scenario. If you started this journey at 18 and worst case scenario, it actually took you 12 years, that means you will be 10 out of 10 as a person collectively by the time you're 35. The main reason why 35 exactly is so amazing is because 36 is actually the male prime, which means that you are getting to like the best 10 out of 10 in your prime, so you can enjoy it the most. If you're 14 watching this, oh my god, trust me, you have to start right now. Just start building the body and the facial features. You'll be a 10 out of 10 outer appearance by 19. When you're younger, your face can also change a lot more, so these facial exercises will help you the most. And then if you take 12 years from 19 to become a millionaire, you will be a millionaire at 31, 5 years before your prime. Let's look at Anthony Joshua, for example. At 16, this guy was ugly and lanky. Now at 33, he has been a 10 out of 10 for a while now. And that's before his prime. He's still young. Anyone can do it. It just takes time. And as a young person, if you are a young person, you've got a plethora of time. So don't let it go to waste. It's just all about time, guys. That's why wasting time is the #1 sin of self-improvement. Send this video to anyone who needs their life changed. And remember, only you can change who you are. Subscribe for the best self-improvement content.